should you not go on a diet? Welcome to the first video in my new ongoing mini series, When Should You Not Diet? Yes, if you're trying to overcome binge eating, it is time to put diet and weight loss on the back burner. If you're new to our channel, my name's Sarah. I'm a holistic nutritionist specializing in the psychology of eating, and today I'm specifically going to be talking about overcoming binge eating. Binge eating is often caused by calorie restraint, food deprivation, and being preoccupied with body weight, shape, and size. From here, we can get stuck in a binging and restricting cycle, which can look a little bit like this. Number one, preoccupation with body weight and size and over evaluating your body. This can look something like constantly body checking anytime you see your reflection in a shiny object, in a mirror, maybe just lifting up your shirt quickly to do a little tummy check, constantly body checking and weighing yourself more than one time a week, as well as constantly obsessing about body image and food and trying to come up with a plan to control and manipulate your body. Which leads us into step number two, calorie restriction, food deprivation, and over exercising to try and reach this goal. This depletes a lot of our resources and often leads us to binge eating. From there, we feel intense feelings of guilt, shame, and unworthiness. We might wonder what we did to let it get this bad. We might think that we have a willpower issue. We beat ourselves up. We might feel out of control. So what we do is we come up with a plan and we hop back on the diet the next day, and this is how we get stuck in this binging and restricting cycle. Humans can base so much of their worth on their body image and their weight, and the idea of gaining weight can be absolutely terrifying to some. A lot of people think that they have a willpower issue when it comes to food, when in fact, binge eating is a very natural response to deprivation. Your body is trying to protect itself, and it's a coping mechanism. So next time you do binge eat, please try and hold on to this and remember this and meet yourself with a little bit of compassion and maybe ask your body, what was it missing? If we don't take the necessary steps to break this cycle, it can perpetuate, the urges can get stronger, and it could get harder and harder to break free. One important step to break this cycle is to stop dieting and to identify your food rules. Even if you think you're eating enough food and you eat really well and seemingly healthy, food rules are still a form of restriction. I am still identifying food rules that I have ingrained in me. A food rule can be something like, I have to have veggies with every single meal, or no carbs after dark, or no eating after 8 p.m., or I don't eat any bread, or I need to eat my body weight in protein every day. Some food rules can seem positive and they can seem great, but they're keeping us in a diet mindset without us being aware of it, and then we keep wondering why we want to binge. Yes, of course, I think it's great if you want to eat more plants and limit your refined foods, but what about on your birthday? What about if you wake up on your birthday and you want to eat French toast and pancakes and waffles for breakfast, or maybe just a lazy Sunday? Creating such strict food rules can limit our quality of life. This can also include toxic beliefs around nutrition, such as, if I eat food high in fat, that means I'm gonna get fat on my body. Some of these beliefs are ingrained so deep within our psyche that they're gonna take some time to unravel because we're not even aware of some of them. Avoiding certain foods at all costs is just not realistic. Sure, in theory, if you never had chips around the house or you never ate chocolate again, if these are foods that you tend to binge on, if we avoided these foods completely, then we wouldn't binge. But that doesn't account for real life. What about when you go to your best friend's wedding or a birthday party or a baby shower and there's buffet food and there's cake there? What typically tends to happen is all day at the event where we tell ourselves no, 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 and we don't indulge. And then when we get home, we end up eating 10 times more than we would have if we would have just had the one cake at the wedding to begin with. Our food rules and toxic beliefs around food can create so much fear around just enjoying food as we please. Another thing that keeps people stuck in this cycle is focusing too hard on aesthetic goals over food freedom. After we have nurtured and healed our relationship with food, then I believe we can begin stepping into a healthy, maintainable weight loss protocol. Until then, every time we slip up and have a binge, we are going to beat ourselves up because we're killing ourselves in the gym, working so hard towards these goals, and we feel like this one binge has just ruined all of our progress. If you're wanting to overcome binge eating, I feel like it's very important for you to reevaluate your priorities. What is more important to you? Suffering through endless dieting to try and achieve this perfect, ideal, unrealistic standard of a body, or making peace with food and the body that you have now. Finding food freedom, being able to indulge in food without feeling guilty or shameful or like you need to do extra work at the gym the next day. Food freedom. If you're unsure of what steps to take to overcome binge eating, if you want some more resources, I got you. Just let us know. We are here for you. And if you are interested in working one-on-one with me, I am now accepting new clients on to my waitlist. If you want to become part of the ESC family, please follow the link in the description below. Subscribe to our mailing list to stay updated. I absolutely love this topic. I am so passionate about binge eating and body image and the relationship that we have with both. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And that is all for today, folks. Until next time, do not forget to eat, squat, and come.